Hey, welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Row.
Hi, guys.
So Jamie's joining me today because we're doing a very, very special five-way blind that I'm very, very excited about. So what we're doing is I am pairing George T Stagg against King of Kentucky. One of you was so gracious enough to send me a sample of 2021 King of Kentucky. I've never had King of Kentucky before, but I figured what better way to use that 2-ounce sample that you sent than to do a King of Kentucky versus George T Stagg versus 4-Gate, my favorite 4-Gate that I've ever had, Michter's Barrel Strength Bourbon, and Weller Full Proof. So we're putting all of these proofier bad boys up against each other to figure out, is George T Stagg that much better than King of Kentucky? Or are either one of them worth going when you can just go drop, 150 to 200 on a 4-Gate, or maybe find a Michter's Barrel Strength, or even just a Weller Special Reserve. And none of these are easy to find. So I'm not at all saying these are easy to find. And obviously, this is going to be our opinion. Jamie's going to be sampling it with us. Now, before we end up getting into this episode of, which I'm so excited for, if you end up enjoying it, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not.
Go over to Beyond the Row. Subscribe to me if you like what we're doing over there.
Let's get these bottles down and start sampling.
Bring on the 4-Gate.
Bring on the 4-Gate.
I like 4-Gate too.
So this is our beautiful bottle of King of Kentucky 2021. George T Stagg coming in at 130.4 proof. 4-Gate Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey finished in PX Sherry and Rum Cask, coming in at 123 proof. Then here we have a Michter's Barrel Strength Bourbon. Comes at 114.6 proof, so it's the lowest proof of the night. Last up tonight is a Weller Full Proof store pick. Somebody sent in. This is from Bill's Package, and I'm super excited for this one. So let's get the glasses down. We're going to pour them up. Then Jamie's going to mix it up for me, and then we will just dive right into it. All right, we've got them all poured. Now, I do have to say up front, these are all special bottles. So the George T Stagg is incredibly hard to find. King of Kentuckys are incredibly hard to find. 4-Gate's not so much. They're a little more accessible. The Michter's Barrel Strengths, those are crazy hard to find. And even Weller Full Proofs to a greater extent are, for the most part, very, very hard to find. I realize that we are incredibly blessed because of the channel to have help getting a lot of these samples and bottles and whatnot from all of you. So let me just say that up front. Thank you so much for all the support that you guys give us to help us find these special bottles so that we can do stuff like this. And
yeah, thank you for putting up with David.
Yeah, thank you so much. Now, Jamie, let's mix them up. I'm going to turn my back, you mix them up, and then we'll get started.
Can I just say they all are really, really, really dark.
They are, and I think that's
quality right there. It's
quality and it's proof. So the proof, because they're a lot watered down, their barrel strengths, that helps a lot.
I can already smell them. They actually smell really good.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I'm not sure I'm going to let you do samples or not, Jamie. This might be just a David-only tasting. So I'm immediately getting blasted by proof on these. I'm getting like a red berry, a little bit of a brown sugar on the nose, but like lots of red berry, lots of proof, a little bit of baking spice, a little bit of clove.
Yeah.
Really, really dense, intense smells.
I know, that's why I'm staying kind of far away, so I can get the richness of the smells and not the proof.
Hits me up front with red berry. Then it goes to a little bit of a spicy herbalness with a little bit of proof. Really just thick, syrupy mouthfeel. Great on the palate. Goes to a nice kind of brown sugar. A little bit of caramel. Lots of vanilla on this one. Ooh. That is just such a unique, intense bourbon. That's beautiful.
I feel like with the proof, too, you really need to holding it on your tongue for a lot longer than you normally probably would.
Don't just get it in your mouth and then drink it as quick as you can. Really let it just get all over your tongue, because different parts of your tongue have different flavor senses. So by drinking it and letting it get all over your palate and all over the inside of your mouth, it really gives you that full experience. Oh, this one is buttery brown sugar on the nose.
It's I don't know how there's anything that can beat the first one.
There's just a hint of chocolate, some brown sugar, just really, really dense flavors. A little bit of proof on the nose, a little bit of a proofiness on the nose, not quite as much as the first one.
Oh, the buttery.
But just this buttery, caramel and brown sugar.
Sounds so good.
Holy cow. So much proof explosion on that one. and then it goes to this raspberry candy. Wow, that is
vanilla.
Good.
Ooh.
Yeah, raspberry candy, vanilla.
I feel like vanilla extract on the finish, like completely.
There is so much like just like sticky in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's like literally like you just finished chewing up like a caramel chew and it's just all like gobby but it's like this berryness with like
everything.
Oh, like syrup and brown sugar and vanilla. Wow, that's
long, thick finish.
This may be the hardest competition I've ever done.
I think it is, because I'm already having trouble with this.
Oh, Jamie.
Oh no, it's like another good one.
Yeah, oh darn.
Don't give me another good one, because...
This smells like rendered butter and brown sugar and caramel and vanilla. Almost no proof. That smells absolutely delicious.
Oh.
That thing is
like
the smell.
Soft, doughy cinnamon butter, like you're mixing, getting ready to make something like super good. Like cinnamon rolls.
It's like raw, like cinnamon rolls before you cook them. Exactly.
Yes.
Like raw cinnamon rolls.
I almost drank it. I was like,
oh, I'm going to drink it right now. Mm.
Oh, lots of spice up front.
Lots of spice, more herbalness, a little bit of clove. A little more barrel quality to it. I'm getting a little more barrel char on this one than the other ones. Very good mouthfeel. It's not quite as clingy as the first two, mouthfeel-wise, at least for me. But it has this very, very dense quality. I'm getting like an overly toasted marshmallow right now. Mm-hmm. Like a blackened marshmallow.
Like I just bit into it. The toasted charcoal marshmallow. Yeah.
This one stinks. It smells like poop.
Really?
No, it smells so good.
I hate when you do that.
This smells like chocolate-covered raspberries. It smells like a combination of chocolate-covered raspberries and chocolate-covered raisins with like a nice caramel and vanilla underneath. They're so complex. There's so much going on with these. It's just bonkers. Even though there's like this like strong like raisin and red berry, touch of cinnamon, caramel, vanilla, there's still proof on it. You still smell that proof.
Yeah.
Spicy raspberries.
Spicy all the way through.
There's a lot of baking spice on this one. Some proof spiciness as well.
Ooh.
Lots of raspberry.
Vanilla finish.
It's like raspberry and vanilla lifesavers with spice. And a really good mouthfeel. Really clingy, just very syrupy mouthfeel.
Ooh. Raspberry cream lifesaver all the way.
Yeah, that's
good.
That's crazy.
It's spicy, and I can still taste the spice on my mouth.
Mm-hmm. These are proofy ones. These are all very, very proofy bourbons, but holy cow, the intensity of the flavors and the just the sticky, syrupy mouthfeel is so unique.
I'm honestly very surprised on how you're going to do this blind. Because I'm not sure that I can place them right now.
I can't. This is going to be incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
Straight up, I can already say this is going to be the hardest blind I've ever done. Okay, well, this one's a little step down on the nose. All right, we've got something to go with now. Hold on.
We got 4 in first place.
And then one in second place. It smells really good. There's a lot of proof. And then there's kind of a pineapple, banana, and raspberry note on this. Smell that. That is crazy interesting.
But a little bit of vanilla. I can smell the vanilla.
Mm-hmm. It smells really nice.
Yeah.
It's just very unique. I've never smelled any bourbon like this before.
Well, you called it a step down.
Oh, drink that. That has got a ton of spice on the palate.
Oh,
that is the spiciest of them. Wow, it does have a very dark toasted peanut, like very, very roasted peanut with baking spices and clove.
And when you get to the end, it's almost like not a creamy vanilla, but it's like a creamy milk.
Yeah, this is one of those where if you put it up against other regular bourbons, it's going to stand out as exceptional. But when you put it up in this lineup, it's the slightest step down.
So, David, what made you do this high proof wine tonight?
Well, what made me do the high proof blind tonight was, one is I had the King of Kentucky, and I needed an excuse to drink the King of Kentucky, and I feel like whenever I film something, that's a good excuse to drink a good
I feel
sample.
like doing it in a blind with all of some of your other favorites, I feel like you can really get the full experience out of it.
Well, and a lot of it too is just, you know, when you get this kind of bourbon, all of these are hard to find, and they're all expensive, and there's all secondary markup, except for maybe the Foregate. They all have a lot of secondary markup. So the question is if you're out there at home watching this video and you're going to go try to hunt and find and then spend money on some of these, is it worth trying to get the King of Kentucky or the George T Stagg, or is it better to go with the Michters or the Foregate or maybe even just a Weller Full Proof? So we've gone through them once. We're going to go through and rank these, and when we come back, we'll put them on podiums. So in 5th place, we've got this one. In 4th place, this one. In 3rd place, this one. In 2nd, this one. And in 1st, this one. That's how it came out for me tonight. Jamie has fallen in love with the 1st one and the 4th one. Those are like her favorites right now.
Yeah.
They're all incredibly good. This is like you're taking, like, in my opinion, some of the best bourbons there are, and you're putting them up against each other, and they can't all be first. At least it's our opinion.
We're trying to help narrow it down for you guys.
Yeah. I mean, if I were going to spend the money, 1st place is the one that I would search for. It's the one that I would try to get. 2nd place is amazing. All of them are really, really good. 5th place was probably the least impressive.
I'm kind of really surprised that we both agreed on the 1st and last place.
Yeah. You want to find out what we got?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right, let's do it.
excited.
5th place is King of Kentucky. Well, that's a shocker. That was, I thought, going to be in the top 2 tonight. 4th place is Weller Full Proof.
Wow, I like Weller Full Proof.
There we go.
That was like my 2nd.
3rd is Foregate. In 2nd place, we have George T Stagg.
Michters!
My Stagg.
I like Michters too.
I like Michters too. Well, my Stagg came in 2nd place. That is just so well balanced. That Michter's,
it's so well balanced.
Michter's barrel strength coming at 114 proof and change. This thing is fantastic.
It's so amazing, yeah.
The thing about the Michters to me is it hits you with like barrel, char, caramel, brown sugar, like baking spice, proof. It hits you all of it the same, and it's just so consistent.
Balanced.
It's so consistent the entire time. The George T Stagg, it's like proof and then berry, and then, but it's kind of that, like, you get these different notes as you go. Same with the Foregate. The Weller, for me at least, was kind of spiky, and the Foregate as well, whereas like you get a boom of this and then a boom of that. And those are all good experiences. I'm surprised. I didn't think this was going to be the outcome. I thought the outcome was going to be 1st and 2nd. So with all that said, I'm comfortable with the outcome. I was, you know, we might get a little grief for not putting King of Kentucky higher, but
that's how it panned out tonight.
Well, Jamie, thank you so much for coming on the channel tonight.
Yeah, I had a great time. Thank you.
Appreciate that. If you ever want to watch more videos with Jamie and I, we are on Beyond the Row all the time together. Please like this video if you ended up enjoying it. Subscribe to Whiskey Row if you haven't. And until next time, find a bottle you love.